sunny Florida today, and we have one of your sponsored stunt riders out here. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
Well, guys, my name is Josh Paradiso. Like you said, I'm from Florida. I've been riding motorcycles since I was in high school. 16 years old, 17 years old.
How old are you now?
27.
27?
It's quite a bit of years, 10 years. But for the past 2, I've been stunt riding.
Okay, how long you been in Florida for?
Like 14, 15 years.
Gotcha. Where'd you originally come from?
Puerto Rico. I work every day. I actually do construction. And I have 2 kids. I raise a family. I got a home. So it's not like, you know, I have no higher responsibility.
Let me ask you, what motivated you to start stunt riding?
That's a tricky question. Basically the love of the lifestyle and the motorcycle, the thrill, the adrenaline, and being able to say that I can do a sport that most other people don't really have the courage to do. It's an extreme sport, a lot of mistakes that can cost you, you know, your career, your ability to walk. It can hurt you, but at the end of the day, high risk, high reward. When I got hit by a car on the streets, yeah, and my buddy Mike Davis, he said, hey dude, you're too good to be riding on the streets. Get to the parking lot, start doing enclosed courses and save yourself from being hit by a car. And I've been doing events and stunt shows, Applebee's, Miller's Ale House, birthday parties, elementary schools, wherever they have the audience that wants to see someone fall and hurt themselves on a bike.
Yeah, so I imagine with the family on the side and also trying to keep up with this expensive hobby, it gets a little pricey. As far as like maintenance and stuff, how are the tires holding up?
I've ridden Michelins, I've ridden Dunlops, I've ridden Pirellis, I've ridden almost every street tire there is, and KINGTYREs hold up to par with every single one, every single manufacturer. Their grip is amazing. They're dual compound tire. They're harder in the middle for the straight line runs, softer on the sides. I mean, if you're a stunt rider and you're drifting, you need grip. No grip is no good. You just fall. You know, it holds up. It takes me a couple of sessions, whereas other tires would take me 45 minutes to an hour. It really is a durable tire, dependable. It holds up under pressure.
So within your 2 years that you've been riding, you said you were doing some stunt shows and different events like that. Name a couple of your favorite shows that you were able to perform at.
You know, I've had the privilege of doing events at the schools, elementary schools in specific. The kids love the thrill of the stunt riding. They love the sound of the motorcycle, banging gears and hitting limiter. That sound is exclusive. Show them that there is a lifestyle where you don't have to be a gangbanger to be cool. You know, motorcycle riders, in my opinion, are kind of cool. Racers and stunt riders are just awesome. I would consider my style of riding a hybrid rider, definitely. I consider my technical side on the above average side. It's kind of a competition, especially between me and my buddy Mike. He does something, I'm doing it.
Cool. So I see your bike over here. You were saying it's a 2004 ZX6R Ninja. That's Kawasaki. What are some of your favorite parts on it that you set it up to make it a stunt bike that fits your style?
Basically, the must for a stunt bike have a steel frame, Badass Industries 2007 edition. We have a Sick Innovations dual peg stunt cage. We have a Runman sub cage. Rear sets provide the durability and for the impacts when you fall. We have the stunt seat made by JB Seats. We have the JB Seat front seat. We have the Graveyard Customs stunt tank. You gotta have that. Now you fall off the bike when you get on the tank. We have the NDC triple caliper bracket, 2-piston Brembo for the foot brake, dual mono blocks for the handbrake. I have a Backyard Industries exhaust. It's custom made. You know, I actually spent a pretty penny on the master cylinders. They're HC3 Maguras, and I have a 16 by 18 on the left pump, and I have a 19 by 20. It's a front brake. You need a little bit more for the fronts. Powder coated. I powder coated the engine, the casings, polished, and wrapped up the headers. But overall, the bike is fully set up. It's a professional build, in my opinion, and I wouldn't go any other. Cowie all day. Shout out Kawasaki Motorsports.
Gotcha. So we learned a lot about you today, Josh. It was a pleasure meeting you and doing this interview. I guess I just want to kind of end it on a question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? 7 years of stunt riding under your belt. Where would you like to be?
My goals with stunt riding are kind of ambitious. I went to a session last year in Orlando and I met Marcin Glowacki, Polish ninja. Shout out Marcin Glowacki, a great rider, one of my idols. And that's when I realized, okay, I want to be there. In order to be there, the man has 13 years experience. He's won several XDL championships. He's won overseas championships. And I think in 5 to 7 years, I see myself overseas trying to dominate, if not dominating the ranks up there in their competitions. And basically in 5 to 7 years, I would like to be making money off the sport more so than I am right now. I would like to make a living out of it so I can dedicate my time 100% to it and make it self-sustainable. And just remain in the sport. 5 to 7 years of stunt riding, it can go, it can put a toll on you. So I think it'll be a success in itself to be able to continue riding at 5 to 7 years. Real quick, I want to take a moment to say a very special thank you to Zoe G, representative KINGTYRE. I just can't express enough the gratitude for you choosing me as a sponsored stunt rider. I definitely am 100% committed to the brand, and I look forward to distributing the brand around the United States and getting the KINGTYRE name and logo out here, get it into the viewers, into the riders' hands, and make sure they like the product because I love it. I believe they will. So thank you, Zoe.
How about we see you put that tire to some use?
Now you're talking my language. I thought you never asked. Let's go.